Hi, I'm Doug. We're back here at RC Gears. We're going to talk to some young up-and-comers, tell us a little bit about how they got into the hobbies, even some woman drivers about what they enjoy about the sport. Brian, this is kind of a family thing for you too. I understand Rachel's involved in racing quite a bit. How does that work? Here's Rachel right now.
Well, she came to the track with me, and she started out marshalling and having fun, and she ran, but she wasn't really, I would say, a hardcore. It was just fun. And then she started to get a grasp of how the car went together and all the functions of the different parts of the car. And it took off when she decided to go 8-scale electric. She's got her goal set high, what she wants to do with it. So she's growing and she's getting fast.
Rachel.
We're here with Rachel, and she's going to tell us a little bit about doing some racing from a woman's perspective.
It's a lot of fun. Here in Canada, it's a lot different. For spring break, me and my dad went down to California for a couple of weeks. And it's a lot of different reactions, a lot of double takes. So I'm running both Hot Bodies vehicles. This is the new D812, and then my electric is the D8 with a few Kyosho parts on it. I'm running the Tekin system. I have the Gen 2 ESC, but just the Gen 1 motor. And then my nitro buggy, I'm just running the Reds, the R5. There's the new one out, but I'm running the one previous. The biggest thing that I have troubles with is I don't really know how to tune an engine.
Okay.
My dad sort of does, but I usually get someone else at the track to tune it for me.
So if you're not tuning the engine, what are you doing?
Mostly, the biggest thing that I play with right now is my diff weights and the oil in the diffs, just to help with traction. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with my setup, and it's worked on most of the tracks that I've run on.
So we've been talking to a lot of people that have been racing, who are women that are, having a lot of fun in this hobby, and you've been doing it for quite some time. So.
Since 2007.
So what are some of the challenges that you've been finding?
Setting up, like the tune-up, especially with the change in the weather and stuff like that. We have to really change out the tuning to make sure you don't flame out like I just did.
Oh, no. Yeah.
I had a few flame outs in the last round, but it's just tuning it up and making sure everything is running smoothly and making sure the tires are the right compound. So have the traction.
Temperature makes a huge difference.
It does. Yeah, it does. Yeah, we noticed that a lot when, especially with winter nationals.
Yeah.
Because when colder, you have to do a lot more different tuning to it too. So
lean the needle out a little bit. And keep the heat in the engine.
Yeah, and they were playing around with the low end, the low end today. So hopefully it'll work on the next round.
Yeah, get a little bit more punch.
Yeah, a little more.
Chase, tell us, how long have you been doing this?
2 years.
It's been about 2 years already. What's it like being out there with all the adults?
Scary.
What's it like, kind of the RC and the family?
A lot of the people around here are really happy to have the young guys in it. They're really happy, encouraging.
It's all stuff that will lead to his future development, right?
Yeah, it's the hand-eye coordination, it's the motor skills. Not only are you racing the cars, but after you're done your race, you have to go marshal. So it actually gets them up and it gets them active.
How do you find running against some of the new up-and-comers, some of the kids?
It's tough. I mean, those kids are fast, the reactions are way quicker. I mean, I got beat actually in electric by an 8-year-old.
Humbling.
It is, yeah. Those are the up-and-coming guys, right? Yeah. I mean, eventually the fast guys get replaced by the younger generation, and that's just how it goes.
Justin.
Hi, we're here with Justin, and he's an up-and-comer in the RC field. Tell us a little bit about your car.
It's a slightly modified Kyosho MP9 TKI3 with a Reds R5 TTE engine. I did a few mods on it. It's got BCE chassis, BCE towers. I found that this car was more forgiving for the way I drive. It had more steering and it gripped harder in the back. It just suits my driving style more.
Carter, how long have you been doing this?
About four years.
About 4 years?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, okay, I hope you don't mind me asking you this. How old are you?
10.
All right, we got Dusty out front by 0.1 of a second over Carter. Carter running second, Justin.
Yeah, I started when I was, I think, 7 in outdoor, and then I started when I was 8 in indoor. Yeah. So I've been doing both, but they're both pretty fun.
So can you think of any of the veteran racers that you've kind of kicked their butt a little bit?
I usually get them with this mostly, and my indoor one with my TC6 mod, which is indoor. I usually get some of those guys and get them. But the car that I'm best at driving is the Kyosho. It's really fun to drive.
Right now it's Carter out front. Carter holding the lead by 2.3 seconds.
Well, there you go. That was a look at some of the up-and-comers here at RC Gears. Tell you one thing, I don't know if I'd really want to go up against that Carter. We'll see you next time.